Within the ancient walls of London, where the River Thames flows silently past, stands a fortress steeped in nearly 1,000 years of history. The Tower of London, a symbol of royal power and enduring strength, has served as a palace, a treasury, and an arsenal. But beneath its formidable exterior lies a darker legacy, one of a prison and a place of execution where the echoes of tormented souls are said to linger. As twilight descends and mist curls around its battlements, the tower's stones seem to whisper tales of sorrow, betrayal, and the restless spirits that are forever bound to its grounds. One of the most heart-wrenching stories whispered within these walls is that of the Lost Princes. In 1483, following the death of King Edward IV, his two young sons, 12-year-old Edward the Fuff and his 9-year-old brother Richard, were brought to the tower, ostensibly for their own protection. They were housed in the Garden Tower, later known as the Bloody Tower, under the care of their uncle, Richard, Duke of Gloucester. But soon, the boys vanished without a trace. Their disappearance cleared the path for their uncle to seize the throne as King Richard III. Though their ultimate fate remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries, the spectral figures of two small boys in nightgowns clutching each other in fear have often been reported by guards and visitors. They are seen gliding silently through the corridors of the Bloody Tower, their ghostly presence a permanent sorrowful reminder of innocence lost to ambition. The tower's grim history is also inextricably linked with the tragic downfall of queens. No story is more poignant than that of Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII. Her meteoric rise to power was matched only by the swiftness of her fall from grace. Accused of treason, adultery, and incest, she was imprisoned within the Queen's house, overlooking the very green where her fate would be sealed. From her barred window, she would have seen the scaffold being erected. On a misty May morning in 1536, she was led to Tower Green and, with a single stroke of a French executioner's sword, was beheaded. Her spirit is said to be one of the tower's most famous apparitions. A lonely, regal figure, sometimes carrying her own head, is seen walking the corridors of the White Tower and near the site of her execution, a queen forever trapped within the fortress that sealed her doom. Yet not all who were imprisoned here met such a swift end. The tower also served as a long-term prison for those who fell out of favor. Sir Walter Raleigh, the famed Elizabethan courtier, explorer, and scholar, spent over a decade confined within the Bloody Tower. In his dimly lit chambers, surrounded by books, maps, and the tools of his alchemical experiments, he turned his prison into a study. During his long incarceration, he wrote his History of the World and was even permitted to grow herbs in a small garden on the ramparts. His presence was a paradox, a brilliant mind constrained by stone walls, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit even in the face of indefinite confinement. His restless ghost, ever the scholar, is sometimes said to be seen pacing the length of his prison walk along the battlements. For centuries, many of the tower's most famous prisoners arrived by water, passing through the infamous archway known as Traitor's Gate. This ominous water gate, opening directly onto the Thames, was the final entry point for those accused of treason, their hopes sinking as the ironclad gate closed behind them. Today, the tower stands as a protected monument, its grim history now a tale for tourists. Yet, as the legendary raven stands sentinel upon its ancient stones, one cannot help but feel the weight of the past. The White Tower looms, a silent witness to centuries of secrets, and as the evening shadows lengthen, the ghosts of the Tower of London seem to stir, ensuring their stories are never forgotten.